A terrifying moment unfolds as a small car is violently knocked off the road by a speeding truck. The sudden impact shows how devastating even a brief lapse in awareness can be. In this case, failing to keep a safe distance led to disastrous consequences. Always maintain caution around larger vehicles. They can't stop as quickly as you think. One dangerous incident leads right into another. In a chilling scene, a small car gets trapped between a massive container truck and is dragged for an alarming distance. This highlights the grave risk of lingering too close to heavy trucks. Blind spots and braking delays can turn minor misjudgments into major accidents. Remember, always stay clear of trucks' danger zones. Hold your breath. Another shocking situation is coming. A heartbreaking accident occurs when a car crosses a railway without properly checking for oncoming trains. The outcome is catastrophic, underscoring the deadly price of impatience and distraction. Rail crossings demand absolute attention and patience. Never gamble with your life at a railroad. A sudden careless swerve by a heavy truck sets off a terrifying chain reaction, sending a small car into disaster. The sheer size and momentum of trucks leave little room for error. An awkward and costly moment as a careless driver triggers a chain reaction rear-end collision involving multiple cars. Following too closely and losing focus are a recipe for disaster. Always keep a safe distance and stay alert to what's happening ahead. A frightening but all too common sight. A truck plows into several vehicles, setting off a chain reaction crash. Heavy loads mean longer stopping distances, and any distraction can be disastrous. Truck drivers must stay extra vigilant, and smaller vehicles should never brake sharply in front of them. A bizarre moment unfolds as a driver loses control, causing their own wheel to detach and fly across the road. Poor vehicle maintenance or reckless driving often leads to accidents like this. Caught on camera, a small car gets stuck at a railway crossing, unable to move as a speeding train approaches, despite desperate efforts. On a snowy road, a driver tries to maintain control, only to watch helplessly as another vehicle skids uncontrollably and crashes right into them. Slippery conditions show just how quickly a simple drive can turn dangerous. Without warning, a driver suddenly loses control of their vehicle, swerving wildly across the road before crashing. The exact cause remains unclear, but the incident highlights how unexpected problems can lead to serious accidents. In a moment of confusion, two vehicles unfamiliar with the area both turn onto a narrow side road, squeezing past each other awkwardly. Misjudging routes can easily create risky and unexpected situations like this. In a shocking moment, a speeding car slams violently into the rear of another vehicle, causing a devastating impact. Tailgating and distracted driving often leave no time to react when it matters most. In another dramatic scene, multiple vehicles pile up one after another, leading to a serious chain reaction crash. Just a few seconds of lost focus or poor spacing can quickly turn into a major disaster on the road. Sometimes, a simple miscalculation can lead to big trouble. Watch as this truck attempts to pass under a low clearance gate, only to misjudge the height and bring the entire structure crashing down. High-speed highways demand full control, but sometimes just a split second of distraction can be disastrous. In this clip, a sudden loss of control sends the vehicle careening across lanes, leading to a serious collision. Driving under the influence never ends well. In this scene, a pickup truck swerves uncontrollably across the road, showing clear signs that the driver might be intoxicated, putting everyone nearby at serious risk. Sheer luck makes all the difference. Here, a small car drifts dangerously into a truck's blind spot, and narrowly avoids disaster in a heart-stopping close call. Not every crash comes from reckless driving. In this case, a driver is calmly moving along when another vehicle suddenly rear-ends them. A frustrating moment for someone who clearly did nothing wrong. Sometimes, danger comes from above when we least expect it. In this clip, an object suddenly falls from the sky, startling everyone and briefly blocking the driver's view. A split second that could change everything. In an instant, the unexpected can strike with terrifying force. Watch as a barrier pole suddenly pierces through the windshield, turning an ordinary drive into a life-threatening moment. Rushing through a red light at a busy intersection, this driver faces instant consequences. Although the impact is light, the car spins uncontrollably, proving how dangerous even a brief lapse in judgment can be. Let's move on to the next situation. Rain pours down, making the road dangerously slick. Losing control at high speed, the driver skids helplessly before crashing, showing just how quickly wet conditions can turn deadly. Another intense moment is coming up. On a snowy road, a vehicle crosses an intersection as if it's completely empty. With little regard for the slippery surface, the car slides dangerously, a stark reminder that winter driving demands extra caution. Out of nowhere, a massive truck loses control and rolls across the highway. It's a terrifying sight, reminding us how quickly heavy vehicles can turn a normal day into chaos. Stay tuned for another shocking moment. A sudden chain reaction crash unfolds in just seconds. Multiple vehicles pile up, showing how one small mistake can escalate into a major accident on busy roads. Let's head to the next scene. Backing up should be simple, but not this time. A careless move while reversing leads to an unexpected collision, proving that even basic maneuvers demand full attention. A sharp swerve from a bright blue truck grabs everyone's attention. The quick maneuver looks impressive but nearly causes a disaster, showing how risky sudden moves can be on busy roads. Let's see what happens next. A devastating train accident leaves a trail of destruction. The sheer force and scale of the impact are a powerful reminder of why caution near rail crossings is absolutely critical. Another intense clip is on the way. A reckless car weaves dangerously between lanes, only to face immediate consequences. It's a painful lesson that aggressive driving often leads straight to trouble. An unexpected sharp turn catches everyone off guard, and the driver faces the consequences almost instantly. A risky move like this shows that reckless choices rarely end well. Let's dive into the next moment. Even from the safety of the cabin, this sudden scare is enough to make anyone's heart race. It's a chilling reminder that danger can strike without warning. More drama is just ahead. Ignoring the warning signs leads to disaster on the railway. A careless move ends in self-destruction, proving that there's no room for error near train tracks. A shocking collision sends a small car rolling violently across the road. In just a few seconds, the danger of high-speed impacts becomes all too real. Let's keep going with the next scene. Caught between panic and confusion, this driver struggles but can't escape the railroad tracks. The tension builds as every second counts, a truly nerve-wracking situation. Get ready for another wild moment. A simple curve proves too much to handle, and the vehicle flips over in a blink. It's a clear example of how overconfidence can quickly turn into disaster. And now, let's jump into the next clip. Attempting a right-side overtake, one driver forces another dangerously off the lane. It's a reckless move that shows how impatience can turn a minor mistake into a serious threat. A careless mistake at a curve leads to a silly but costly collision. It's a reminder that even the smallest lapses in attention can cause big problems. Let's roll into the next scene. A malfunctioning traffic light creates total chaos, ending in a serious crash. When signals fail, quick thinking and caution become even more critical. Another dramatic moment is coming up. On an icy, snow-covered road, drivers push their speed too far and pay the price. Slippery conditions demand patience, but not everyone gets the memo. Stay with us for the next incident. A sudden rear-end collision feels almost like an act of revenge. It's a harsh reminder that road rage and impatience only make dangerous situations worse.